All right. So we're going to just talk about this bit of information that was just announced in terms of like clarification of what games exactly you're going to have online. The thumbnail is listing all of them. I do actually have included in there the 32X version of MK2 because, and I did some research. I mean, it is listed as 32-bit, yes? Like, I mean, have I got that wrong? Has the wiki got it wrong? But it's still primarily running off also Mega Drive hardware to do a bulk of the game too. So I'm sort of questioning whether or not that'll be available for online or not. But let's check this out. Now, this was over on Digital Eclipse. They mentioned a post about they're looking to hire people. Tim Static says, hey, just want to clarify this tidbit from Instagram. Did this change or am I mistaken? Will the leaderboard, rooms, online modes be available? Thanks. Rooms and online modes were completely ignored. The only thing that they confirmed here was the fact that there will be 13 games that support online play. The 6 arcade games, which includes WaveNet, the 16-bit games, and of course Trilogy. Now, it's further followed up that yes, WaveNet will support online play. It wasn't implemented when Dan spoke at Gamescom, but it has been since, and it will be available in October. Now, when I'm looking at, so just for clarity's sake, right? So we got Trilogy's been announced, and the other two games obviously don't have any online play. So we got Trilogy, that's one, right? Then we have Arcade MK1, MK2, MK3, Ultimate MK3, WaveNet Ultimate MK3, and MK4. So we're already up to 7, right? Which leaves 6 more to go. And the 6 more to go, from what I understand, would be the SNES and the Genesis versions of MK1, the SNES and the Genesis version, right, of MK2, right? So now we're up to 11. Now, not including the 32X version. So 11. MK3, right, we have the SNES and the Genesis version. So now we're up to 13, right? We're already up to 13. Okay. And then, of course, we add on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which is then 14 for the SNES. Now, and that's it. Now, if you make it to 15 by including the 32X version, that's a possibility, right? Because it does mention here that there will be 13 games available for online play, not including the 32X version. We're already over the mark by 1 game, right? So that's, so unless they're including WaveNet as its own separate entity, but it doesn't seem like they are. It seems like that, yes, 6 arcade games inclusive of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 WaveNet, that adds up 100%. MK1. So let's math, right? Let's do the math just in case, right? So if we've got MK, actually I'll do a notepad over here, right? So we've got obviously MK1, MK2, these are arcade, MK3, Ultimate MK3, right? And then we have WaveNet, and then we have Ultimate MK4, right? So that's 6 already. MK1, 2, 3, Ultimate, blah blah blah, right? 7 is Trilogy. Right, add in Trilogy. And then we have the 16-bit versions, which is what they're mentioning here again. So that means we have 8 Genesis, MK1 Genesis, 9 MK2 Genesis, right? On 10 we have MK3 Genesis, and that's where the Genesis games stop, right? Then we have 11 on, so obviously MK1 SNES, 12 we have MK2 SNES, 13 we have MK3 SNES, and then 14 Ultimate MK3 SNES. Right? That's not including the 32X. Right? Now, my question to that is, if you look up 32X, right? Essentially, as they talk about here, it was like a bridge, transitional console into the 32-bit era until the release of the Sega Saturn, right? Now, it mentions it's 32-bit, CPU 2 times SH-2, 32-bit, right? So they're saying 13 games. Am I missing something here? 13 games, right? And they're saying it's all the 16-bit games, so taking 32X version out of the equation, it means that they're 14. Right? I mean, it would be good. It would be good to have the 32X version. I don't know why they couldn't have it. It's just literally, and the 32X version is literally just the Mega Drive version, but they added in extra sounds. It's still used in the bulk of the Mega Drive 16-bit side to do backgrounds and stuff. They just added in extra sounds, like different, like obviously not different, but added in the voices, sound effects, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm kind of like, again, was this kind of, did they just kind of not realize that like they were missing like one of the 16-bit games when they did this total? Right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Like now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious about this. Right? Let's see if they've said anything else on their page. No, just the hiring stuff, obviously pre-orders, blah blah blah. Right? So I'll just calculate. I just literally just counted it. Right? 6 arcade games. MK 1, 2, 3. Ultimate. 4. Ultimate MK3 WaveNet. That's 6 there. Right? We have 3 Genesis. 4 Super NES. That's 7. That's 11. Right? 12 is Trilogy. Yeah, hang on. Maybe I am missing something. Hang on. Let me just double check, because you know me. Yeah, so we got 6 arcade. 6 arcade, right? That's 6 down. And then, oh sorry. Yeah, so we got 3 Genesis games. So that's 7, 8, 9. 4 Super NES games. 10, 11, 12, 13. No, they're right. That is right. So we're, hang on. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Trilogy, of course. Yeah, no, Trilogy. Yeah, that's what I'm missing here. Trilogy. So yeah, it is 14. Not including the 32X version. So it could be 15. I should tweet them. Maybe that's all. Maybe I'll tweet them. If it's unless I haven't mathed right, it's 14 because there's the 6 arcade, 3 Genesis, 4 SNES, Trilogy. So what's that? That's 6, 9, 13, 14. And is the 32X version available also for online? I'm getting this right, eh? Yeah, you work shit out and you like then doubt yourself. I'm at that phase right now. No, that's right. That is right. This is by their own logic. 13 games that support online play, including Trilogy. Technically, it's 14. Now, I know Ultimate MK3 WaveNet is just basically a patched version. So that makes sense if you drag it down, right? But then that means definitely no 32x version online, which is bizarre. Like, that's bizarre. I mean, we're not dealing with ad hoc connections like they were dealing with, and they've mentioned in interviews when it comes to the handhelds. So there shouldn't be no reason why they couldn't have that version running, right? So unless they're saying 6 arcade games. They're not going 5 arcade games and WaveNet separate. Like as a like they're including 6. Yeah. Yeah, they're wrong. Either I'm wrong or they're wrong, and I'm pretty sure they're wrong. Right? I'm pretty sure I mathed it right. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Catch you next time.